Hi everyone, it's Jordan Clemens. Thank you for your interest in taking private Skype lessons with me. If you're watching this video, it means you're on our website checking it out. So I appreciate that. I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough of how this works. I'm going to show you how you can check my availability in your own time zone. I'm going to show you how to sign up for the lesson so that you can actually schedule it without even needing to email back and forth with me about time zone issues. And I'm going to show you how you can get some pretty hefty discounts. So I'm at the main website, NYC Jazz Guitar Masterclasses. If you're watching this video, you're probably already here and you're probably already on the Skype page. If you're not, right here, this button, Skype Lessons, takes you to the page that I'm currently on. You should see private online guitar lessons right here at the top over the Brooklyn Bridge. Scroll down a little bit and you'll see a little blurb about me. It just talks about some of my teachers, John Schofield, Kurt Rosenwinkel, Peter Bernstein, a bunch of other great players that I've studied with, all of whom I carry ideas and wisdom from into every lesson I go into. Also talks about, I've worked as an adjunct instructor, guest lecturer, international master classes, all that kind of fun stuff. Here's some testimonials, but let's get to the heart of the matter. Because you can read all that stuff without me. Right here it says pick your lesson length, check my availability in your own time zone, and sign up today. Just below this is the video that I'm filming right now. So it's not going to show up right here yet because I'm literally filming it as we speak. But if you're watching this video, it's more than likely going to be right here in between this and what you see below it. So I'm going to talk about what's below it. Very first thing I want to talk about is this thing on the left. This is actually a calendar and a sign-up window, okay? So when you come over here, you don't have to sign up for any lessons. You can simply use this to look at what's available in your own time zone. So right here, it says set your time zone to continue, okay? My time zone is already set. It knows that I live in New York City, which is Eastern time, but you can go through this and find where you live, and it's really important you do this. Find where you live and select it, and then click Set Time Zone. And what that will do is it will tell this calendar service that where you live. So it's going to translate all of my available teaching times to your part of the world. Okay. Before I started using this service, it was a nightmare scheduling lessons because my students live all over the world. I have people in Asia and Australia and Africa and Canada, California, Europe. We used to go back and forth sometimes for a week trying to figure out, what's my Wednesday at 2 in your time? Oh, you can't make that. Okay, what's your Thursday at 7 in my time? It was a nightmare, and we actually used to run into a lot of problems with people, showing up at the wrong time for their lesson because we just weren't on the same page. So this completely solves that problem. So you tell it where you live, set time zone, and then you're good to go, okay? And once you do that, you set the time zone, it's going to bring up a monthly view of my calendar, okay? Let's say this is July 2018. Let's say you don't want anything in July because you're busy, so let's say you want to come over to September. You want something off in the future, so let's check September 5th. You click September 5th, and here's all the available times that you can choose from. These are times that I'm available for, and if you've set your time zone, then these are going to show up in your time. So what that means is September 5th at 1 p.m. for you, if that works for you, it also works for me in my time zone, okay? So you could actually, if you wanted that, you could just look through to see what my availability is like before you purchase any lessons. But if you wanted to actually schedule something, you would then click on it. You could hit recurring, but you don't need to do that. I'll show you some other ways to get multiple lessons, but you would then hit continue, and it would take you to this little form to fill out just so that we have the ability to contact each other, and then you could pay for it right there and schedule it. As soon as you pay and schedule it, you will get a confirmation email, and in that confirmation email are buttons to change your lesson. I'll talk about that in a minute. But it'll remind you when it's going to be, and it will send you a reminder email shortly before the lesson so that you don't forget. And it's also going to put it into my Google Calendar, and it's going to send me an email. So you will, as soon as you register, you will clear out that spot in my calendar so I will know for sure that I'm not supposed to book anything else. Okay, so that belongs to you. Now, once you have it set, if you need to change your lesson time, you can do so without even sending me an email. You don't even need to talk to me. You can do so as long as you do it more than 48 hours in advance. Once we're within 2 days, because I let people book this stuff without running things by me, once we're within 2 days, it's locked into place and the lesson is go. If you need to change it because you scheduled something and something else came up, just go to your confirmation email and click on that change button, and it will let you go back into the system right here, and it will let you select a different day and time that's better for you. Okay, so super easy. We don't have to go back and forth with emails for a week trying to figure out time zone differences and everything. You just come in here, set your time zone. Well, it's gone now because I already set it, but you set it and then you can just go through my calendar and you can look and see what's available. If a day is grayed out, it means it's not available. A lot of these are actually because that day is already passed, so it's not going to let you sign up for anything that already happened. But like here, July 29th, that hasn't passed yet. That's in a couple days, but it's grayed out because I'm not available that day. So that's how this calendar scheduling app works. Right here, you'll see it says redeem coupon code or package. So let's talk about this for a second. This is to use if you have a discount code, a coupon code, and you receive these over here on the right side of the screen, okay? Where it says, want a discount? And then it's got some stuff listed. If you buy a single lesson from me, it costs $85 for an hour. If you would like a discount, you can click right here where it says 2 lessons, $80 each. So that will give you $5 off each lesson. So it's a $10 savings. Or you can get 4 lessons, $75 each, which is $10 off each lesson. So that's actually a $40 savings. And if you click either of these, what's going to happen is it's going to take you to a checkout page where you will pay up front for that package. It's sort of like a gift certificate, or you're basically buying a coupon code. And then in the email, you'll receive a coupon code that's valid for either 4 or 2 lessons, depending on which one of these you purchase, okay? And once you get that in your email, you can come back over here. There will be a link to bring you back to this website, and you can click redeem coupon or package, and you can put in your personal unique code and click apply, and it will now remember you. It will keep you on file, and it will keep track of how many lessons you have left. So if you buy 4 lessons and you come over here and type it in and buy one, sign up for 1 lesson with it, it will remember that you have 3 left, okay? And these coupon codes are good for a year. So whether you buy 2 lessons or 4 lessons, you can use that coupon code for up to a year. The reason I set it as a year is that I don't want anybody to spend money on a coupon code, to buy 4 lessons and then just forget that they had it. And I don't want you to waste your money. So by putting a time limit on it, I feel like it is a sort of a constant reminder, to make sure you use them, because after a year, they're gone. So I don't want you to wake up in like 7 years and be like, hey, who was that guy? I bought some lessons with him. Totally forgot to use those. So make sure you use them. You have a year to do it, but sign up as soon as you get it. You can register months in advance if you want to. Now, if you want a bigger discount than this, there is an option for that. You can get lessons as cheap as $58 with me, okay? Which is almost $30 off the normal price. The normal price is $85. You can get them for $58. The way you do that is by subscribing to our Melodic Triads private community. Okay? If you know much about me, if you've heard me talk online, whatever, you might know that I'm really into this approach to music called Melodic Triads. And we have a study group with a ton of free resources, but we also have this private community, which is not free. It's $14 a month. And you get a bunch of benefits to it just for the Melodic Triads stuff. The study guides, you get an enormous amount of information, constantly growing. Every month there's new material. But we also have a thing called the Underground, which is a hangout spot only for the Melodic Triads private members. So if you register and subscribe to become a private community member, you'll get access to the Underground. And inside the Underground, you can get these discounted prices, okay? And that is if you just want one lesson, rather than spending $85, you can get it for $75. 2 lessons for $70 each, 4 lessons for $65 each, and here we have our 10 lesson package for $58 each. So, that's almost $30 per lesson. So you'd basically be saving about $270 by signing up for just a bunch of lessons up front, and then you still have a year to use them. So even if you only took one lesson a month, you'd still be able to use all of these lessons, okay? If you want to take advantage of this, that's close to $30 savings for one lesson, and you're only spending $14 per month to get that discount. So it's kind of a no-brainer if you want to take lessons with me, but of course it's up to you. If you want to register for that, down here where it says subscribe today, this little blue text, if you click that, it will bring you to a registration page where you can actually join the membership, and then you can have access to these discount bundles. Okay, these are only for our Melodic Tribe private community members. Okay, you can use these ones without being a member, but if you want the bigger discounts, they're right here. Now, once you do join the membership, if you decide you want these discounts, if you come back up to the top, you'll see this button that says My Stuff. And if you click My Stuff, any memberships you've joined, any products you purchased from me, or courses you've signed up for, anything you've ever registered for, you can find up here in My Stuff, okay? So if you decide to join our private community, our Melodic Tribe's private community, you go up there, click there, you'll see all of our study materials, and you'll see the underground, and that's the private hangout spot where you're going to be able to find these discount lessons, okay? So you don't have to come back over here once you sign up. You go into My Stuff, you go into the underground, you'll find a section for discounts on my album, discounts on books, discounts on Skype lessons, and inside there you'll find the links to go and purchase one of these lesson packages, okay? And then again, you'll receive the email with the coupon code, and then you can come back here and just redeem the coupon code, plug it in. So if you buy this 10 lesson package, you can just plug in that code and it will remember you, so you don't have to sign up for all 10 at the first time. It will remember you. You can come down here and check out my availability. You can pick what you want, and then you don't have to pay for it because you've already bought the bundle. I hope this makes sense. If you have questions or issues, you can find me email, Facebook, shoot me a message and let me know. Hopefully this helps clear up how to check my availability down here in the calendar. Just the most important thing is make sure that you set, I'm gonna reload the page so you can see it. Make sure you set your time zone and make sure you pick the correct one, because if you don't, you're gonna be seeing everything is gonna be wrong. So make sure you open up here and select the correct time zone for you. Alaska time, Hawaii time. If you scroll down, you'll see stuff for Jamaica. It's got countries, I think some cities. It also has just like the GMT time listed. So make sure you select the correct time zone, and then make sure you click Set Time Zone, this button right here. Okay? And that will tell the calendar exactly where you are, so that it will translate everything properly into your time zone. And then from there, everything else is pretty much point and click. You just fill out what you want, select what you want, you're good to go. Hope this was helpful. Really excited to work with you in a private one-on-one situation. And I can't wait to be able to help you in your musical journey. Happy practicing, everybody.